In today's video, we're going to talk about symmetry again. So a couple of days ago in the trading room, one of my subscribers said, hey, that Amazon symmetry is holding. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, 30-minute chart. So I'm like, okay. So I went and checked it out. And I looked at the current decline, or the more recent decline, which was $16.94. And I compared it with this prior decline of $16.88. So then I knew exactly what he was talking about. So once we saw that we had the symmetry, again, which is such a simple concept, similarity when comparing swings in the same direction, I knew that I wanted to look and see if there were any other price relationships around that area. And that basically morphed into this trade setup in Amazon on the 30-minute chart. Okay, so you had the 100% projection of this prior swing. That's where that came in, and then it overlapped. Let's see, it looks like it overlapped a 1272 extension of one swing, a 1272 of another, and then a 50% retracement of another. So we had, you know, a cluster of price relationships at the 949.53 to 950.42 area. So at that point, we knew that we could look to take buy triggers against that zone and define our risk underneath it. So it hit, it held. I'm pretty sure that I think it was a guy took that trade, and the initial rally was nice. Okay, but then the market got a little bit nervous. But this is something else that happened. When it pulled back once again into or near symmetry. Okay, because you could see that this swing was very similar to this swing. So it was still okay, even though you did take some heat after the initial rally. It was still okay. It held above symmetry. It held above the original zone. Then it met the initial two upside targets, high to low. Let's see, it made both the 1272 and the 1618 extension targets. And then the next target, you know, off of this swing would be this 994.71 area. But I do want to share with you the next resistance decision that you should be aware of. And that's going to come from, let's see, we're going to run the retracement of this, prior swing, high to low. There's the 786 that comes in a little bit above. I'm going to check this swing, this low to this high projected from, okay, that comes in a little bit higher. We're also going to measure this first swing up, this low to this high projected from this low, and you can see that that just about overlaps the 786 retracement. So there is some resistance to the rally that comes in just a little bit before this. And you know, when you've met two targets on the upside already, you should already have a relatively tight stop on this one. But there's one other thing that I want to show you. There's a comparison you can make with these prior swings. So this swing and this swing and this swing compared to this swing. And if you add those, okay, you just take the lows to highs, project it from this low. There's another low to high projected from that low, another low to high projected from that low, and you have some resistance that comes in a little bit lower. So next meaningful decision on the way up in Amazon comes in at the 983.97 to 985.92 area. So I know that some of you who watch these, you are in the room, so you did hopefully take this trade. Definitely ratchet up your stops, because many moves do tend to terminate at extensions of prior swings. And then if you do get knocked out, we'll look at the next pullback for another possible entry, because on the daily chart I do still have some higher targets.